Hi, I'm Fed Oyagi.
I'm Purity.
And
Candy.
we're just about to interview JJ, our friend we met here in Kenya from the Netherlands. And so, JJ, what's the cow? Okay.
So just tell us something small about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is JJ, or Jan Joost in Dutch. I'm 21 years old. I studied in Utrecht University College, and I'm currently here in Kenya to do volunteer work, where I met you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm here for the Wereldsupporter program that funds my, or supports my presence here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I've not heard you say the van part of your name, because everybody from your country has a van.
Jan Joost van den Bogert. Yeah, Jan Joost is
and
my
that
first name.
means?
It means from. Yeah.
From. Van
Literally.
is from.
From. So originally it was like JJ from a certain area in the land, or even JJ from the, like my name means from the tree yard originally, but now it doesn't mean that anymore. It's just
Okay.
a name.
I happen to be a huge Manchester United fan,
So not
and we
from
used
Percy.
to have a player called like Van Nistelrooy. There was Van der Sar.
Yeah, Van der
Actually,
Sar.
let me ask about Van der Sar. What does Van der Sar mean? Edwin Van der
Van der
Sar.
Sar?
From? Edwin from?
Yeah, I don't actually know. Sar is probably, it could relate to tree, but it could relate to location. I don't know.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
too far for me.
So are you a student? Do you work?
Right now, I'm neither. I'm taking a year off. I was a student, and I'm starting my master's again in September. And right now, I'm trying to see the world and reach beyond the Netherlands and try and understand other cultures and see what life is like out here. And it's very different. So
Yeah. How much do you like Kenya?
Kenya is amazing.
Yeah.
I wish I was staying longer. I'm already leaving in 2 days, and I still have so much to
But
do.
you
But
could
can
come
still
back.
stay.
I can come back. I
can stay
I
if you
cannot
wish
stay.
to.
I have tickets
Well.
booked and I have things to do, but I will definitely come back.
Yeah.
I think it's worth coming back here. Even if it's just to lay on the beach and enjoy the sun.
And enjoy the sun.
Instead of volunteering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, maybe you've heard stories about the education system here. We've talked about them. What do you think is the difference of,
The
education
education
system
system.
here and the education?
Yeah, and
Well,
something about the university system.
the difference is there
So
as
we
well.
are the life at campus.
Well, let's briefly start with primary school then, because I
Yeah.
visit some
Yes,
schools.
okay.
It's very British here, so you guys focus on the best. So you have literally on the board, it's written who has a good score, who has a bad score, so everyone can see who's doing well and who's not doing well. For Dutch people, that is very strange, because in our culture, you try and pass, and everyone just tries and does their thing. But especially in high school, if you want to be the best, it's not. Don't try and be the best. Just be normal. It's good enough, and everyone is valuable. So even if you get a low score, you're still important as a person. You still have your skills. You're still important. But I understand that here it's different, because you're coming from a different culture, where you're trying to build up your country, and then you need the best and the brightest to pursue their goals, and to and also material wealth is much more a part of culture here. Like I just had an interview with you guys, and we talked about it a bit, and I think it's because I'm from Netherlands, but for me money is far less important, because I've always had enough of it to do what I want. It's never been a limitation for me. So then I don't want the fast car, I don't want the big house.
It's things you're used to, so you have some new.
I'm more used to them, and I've seen people around me who have much more of them who are not happy.
Yeah,
And I see people here who are happy, so I don't think that's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
having them now, it's when you can say you've achieved something. So everybody
It's
fights
different here in Africa.
to get cars and houses and money,
Yeah, it's
property,
different.
and
It's
everything.
very
It's
different.
really what you've missed. You really want to.
Yeah, you want
I would want
what
the
do
same
you
thing,
feel when
you
you
know,
have
if
the
you
life
have-
you want to experience.
If you don't know what it is, then you want it. No, and especially in the States, when I was there, you realize people that have a lot of material things are often, bored or miserable with their lives.
So what's becoming rich to you people?
Becoming rich.
in Holland
Becoming
and
rich is doing
States?
what you want to do and not being limited in it, and having the capacity to do it. So for me, being rich is having my health, is being able to travel, and having people that I love around me. That is very stereotypical definition for people that are.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to be honest and say money is very much a part of that. There is a certain amount of money that you need to do things that you want to do. If you are very poor, you cannot afford healthcare, and you have to watch your children suffer. That is awful in any culture. So I think that money is important, and it's easy to preach from the high horse to say money is not important when you have it.
Yeah, really.
Back in your country, does money and material wealth signify power like it does in
For
our
some
country?
people it does, but much less so. If you're rich in my country, a lot of people I feel are more modest about it. Here you drive in your big car and you play your music really loud and you show off, look at my suit,
Yeah,
look at
really.
me. And in my country people would find that, you know, arrogant and rude, and some people still do it, don't get me wrong, there's always people that want to show off.
Yeah.
But in general it's much less accepted and much more like, you know, we say just be normal and you're doing crazy enough in my country, you know, just be normal, it's okay.
Yeah.
And modesty fits wealthy people as well, I think. Usually, yeah.
Yeah, so according to your definition of rich, what do you want to do when you're rich?
What do I want to do when I'm rich?
Yeah.
Well, that's a very difficult question. I took this year off to figure out what I want to do because I've always enjoyed studying and I've always enjoyed my life. And I like where it takes me, but I don't really have a future goal yet. So my goal right now would be to explore the world and to find out what I want to do. That is the goal. And in 10 years, I hope to have found, probably a girlfriend or a wife and a job that I really like.
Are you dating currently?
Yes, I am. I have a girlfriend.
Is she beautiful?
Yes.
Very definitely.
Okay, JJ.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Thank you very much.
That's right. Okay.
Sawa.